right. You saved the best for last. Is that right? Is that what I heard?
Yes, last but not least, we're glad you're here.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'll before I dive into sections of the product, I just want to start off with, the overall vision for the platform, so people can understand basic use cases and what we're solving in the market, and then I'll get into the actual feature set. So, Sales AI is two-way conversational AI for phone, text, and email inside of one platform. And so we are in the revenue automation side of your sales cycle. And so we're looking to offset human dependencies and also speed up the overall sales cycle and customer support aspects by introducing AI voice, text, and email capabilities in your traditional sequencing flows, but the ability to have instantaneous responding and an expert on your business within its initial setup. And so we specialize in integrating in HubSpot and Salesforce. We are not in the CRM game. We are in the AI automation game. And so we have a heavy focus on HubSpot and Salesforce. And then we have a up and coming high demand for Go High Level. So we're releasing a two-way integration for Go High Level. So we like to describe ourselves as outside world and potential interactions with your business, then sales AI, then your CRM. So we're the buffer between your inbound leads and inbound support inquiries and your CRM. So we sit in between there. So with that being said, I'll jump right into some product, but I wanted to give you guys base use case as you guys are taking a look at product. So again, top two are speed to lead and customer service as you guys are taking a look at the platform. All right, so we'll start off dashboard here. I mean, there's nothing crazy. Every platform has a dashboard, but just to highlight a couple of unique things, we really like to identify lead flow performance by source. So if you're using Facebook, webhooks, data import, or multiple lead sources coming into the business, you'll have a gauge of what's converting the best. Also, automated activities and time saved. So seeing how Sales AI is really driving time savings and efficiencies across the organization. And then just a quick snapshot of how many prospects are actually inside of the automation and whatnot. Over to the right, you'll have lead flow performance as far as leads won, lead lost, unqualified, etc. Again, this platform is two-way conversational AI. So go ahead, Justin.
We're not seeing your screen yet, Devin. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, okay. It says I'm sharing.
Where's I see it.
You see it? Oh, I don't see it for some reason.
Well,
Sorry, Julia. It's my bad. Okay. I'll back to it.
Okay. So do we see the screen? We're good? Okay. All right. So nothing super crazy here in the dashboard. As the product progresses, we'll keep providing valuable insights. But jumping right into AI learning, it's our most common question is how do we actually teach this product to act on our behalf, talk on our behalf, and be able to stand up this AI functionality? So within AI learning, there's three separate tabs that every customer will fill out and work through. Company name, your head count, your value proposition, and then these two are arguably the most important. So your FAQs that you're using within your business, and then any knowledge base that you have within the business. And our target market is the mid-market and smaller enterprises where most of these businesses have these resources available. So with these two pushed into here, this will automatically download and pull in the information to start crafting the use cases of the AI calling, texting, and email. You'll see that more into the platform. Now your personas, so you can start to create these agents and start to set delays or have immediate response out of the platform. You can control if the tone of the use case between voice, text, or email is laid back, assertive, friendly, or professional. You'll see more of this as we build an AI agent together, but this is general settings of how you want the AI to come across as you guys are using the product. Now, the sales process, this is where you can upload custom objections and objection handling strategy. And we're continuing to make this more of a if you want the AI to handle a certain scenario this way, this is how you would customize that. But this has been, a great starting point for our customer base here at the beginning of the year when we launched. This is just timing, price, competition. How do you want certain things handled? And then you can give an exact strategy of how you want the AI to proceed. So this is your general AI learning. This is going to get the platform off of the ground to be able to talk on behalf of your business and to actually start being able to drive forward the automation and the primary use cases. Now, once we've learned the basic AI functionality and taught the platform about your business, the next build out is building your actual calling agents. Our primary initial purchase is our voice product. So we have two-way conversational voice for inbound and outbound call use cases. And this is what most businesses are buying from us to start. And so we'll walk through today how simple it is to actually create an agent and get one up and running. Now, with create an agent, you just click here. You'll determine if you want it to be an inbound agent, meaning it's going to receive inbound calls for the business, or you want to go outbound. We'll do outbound today because it's our most common use case. But next, the preferences for the agent's going to pop up. So you can select language. We support 12 different languages currently, but we'll just do English here. We'll select a phone number that we have set up during our initial onboarding. And then we'll select a voice. My favorite is Walter. He's like this old wisdom voice that just sounds so satisfying. But you can sample all of the voice hearings here in the platform as well. But then you get into some creativity and sensitivity. So interruption. So how sensitive do you want the AI to be for background noise and or someone cutting it off? And then overall AI creativity, meaning do you want it to go be a 5 and tell jokes and be humorous, or do you want it to be a 1 and just get the job done, right? It can go both extremes, but keep your business reputation in line and keep everything fun. But you do have this control and you do have the ability to test. I'll show you that in just a moment. But moving forward, you'll select what do you want this agent to actually do. Remember, we're going outbound. So you want to qualify and book a prospect. Do you want to book a meeting with the potential prospect? Do you want to qualify and do a live transfer? So our product can do live transfers to the sales floor or to different departments. Do you want FAQs to be answered? Do you want to confirm meetings? Or do you want to be prompt based? This is our customer base's favorite at the moment. You can load a custom prompt for the AI agent to work off of. But what's unique about these call flows is you can just select a call flow and be able to trust that the agent will be able to qualify and book the prospect based off the AI learning section. You don't have to do a prompt. A lot of people like this prompt based because they know exactly what's going to be said and how that's going to be handled. But we'll just stick with qualify and book a prospect here. Your hook statement. So this is not the first thing the AI agent says, but the follow-up, exactly what you want them to do to qualify and book. So I seen you opted in from Facebook, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you define a hook statement here. And then booking mode. So we have round robin functionality. So if you're leading a sales team and you wanted to fill up sales calendars round robin style, we have that. And then we also have one-to-one booking. So if you want this to go to a certain person, individual, a certain team, you can also go one-to-one. I'm going to do round robin. So knowledge base, you can upload a custom URL or do file uploads if you want any additional knowledge outside of AI learning for this particular agent. The use cases here can be anywhere from you could upload your sales process, like if you have a deck that you commonly use, it'll suck in all that information and be able to equip that agent to be much more fluent in your sales process. Or you could do a custom URL if you have a knowledge base or whatever you may have that you'd want to drop in here. Keep in mind, a common use case is customer support. So having your customer support, your Zendesk or your support hub from HubSpot, a URL loaded here can always help if you're using the AI agent for customer service. Now transferring, so if you select transferring, you can select sales, billing, or support, be able to route that, and then you can customize your hours and your settings, but we just have 9 to 5 loaded in here. This double call feature, like me, I keep everything on do not disturb. So if you're wanting to go outbound, we do have the ability to leave a double call so that you could get through some of those do not disturb settings and etc. Next, Walter's been created. We'll go ahead and create agent here. There he is. We just had a qualifying book prospect. This is where you can now do a test call. So you can actually just put your phone number inside of here and do a call with Walter so you can see how he's going to handle things and be able to qualify and book your potential prospects. All right, so just to recap, we've covered dashboard, AI learning, where we teach the system the basics about your business. And we've just created our AI voice so that we can actually have the heart and soul of the product working on your behalf here. Now I'm going to move into the next section here, which is Prospect Finder. So not only do we have the ability to use AI cold calling, but we've given the ability to create custom lead lists on several data providers that we've partnered with to be able to create lead lists and be able to actually call outbound to these businesses. So you can actually just select the prospects, download them into your prospect section, and be able to enroll them into the sequence feature, which we'll cover in just a moment. So we don't just give you the tools to be able to execute utilizing AI for inbound, outbound functionality. We also give you data that you can call on as well inside of our prospect finder. So now moving into sequences, now that we have our agents and we have prospects, and now it's time to get to work. So with sequences, they're actually very simple. We'll just say this is a Facebook inbound campaign. All right, and then it's a very easy builder here. So we'll use AI calling. There's Walter that we just built. So in Facebook inbound lead would come in, they would receive an AI call, and then we're going to send a text. I seen you're interested, etc. And then you can include attachments, etc. And then let's say we want to go ahead and add an email too. So we can go ahead and, hey, interest. All right. So now we've loaded in our steps for our sequence for our Facebook inbound lead campaign. And Walter is calling first, then you're sending an email, and then you're sending an SMS. Now, if the prospect responds to the email, to the text, or picks up the phone call, the AI will actually drive the potential lead to either qualify them and book them to the calendar for your sales team, or whatever use case you're describing, but just sticking with this Facebook one, and or disqualify them based on the criteria that you've built. And then it will continue to follow up as well. So now that we've got our sequence built, we would simply click activate and it's saved and ready to go. You'll find that here inside of your overall sequences. So with that being said, we now going to cover our inbox, which we've consolidated all of our leads in communication into one single inbox where you can send a text, an email, or even generate a AI call inside of the inbox and be able to track, when this deal was created, opt-in level, time zone, the deal value, how hot the lead is, what stage they're in, etc. Right? So our inbox is nice and consolidated so that you have all communications and all activities inside of one single point of communication. Now, with all of that walkthrough of SalesAi, it's a relatively simple platform, but we wanted to bring conversational AI for phone, text, and email all into one platform. I know a lot of people attending today have seen the ability to do AI calls, but hands down, I believe SalesAi brings the most advanced user interface and simplicity to the product. There's a lot of products out there that you have to webhook this and have a rabbit hop out of the hat, and then maybe the product works. But this is a streamlined platform to bring it all into one place. Ladies and gentlemen, that is SalesAi, and we've made a special booking link if you have general interest, salesai.com/AI Summit. It's very simple. salesai.com/AI Summit.
We're going to share that link. Devin, that was incredible. This is the most comprehensive integrated AI next gen thing that that I have seen. So that's exciting. And it's, it's just great. Like all the use cases that are cutting edge are all coming together here. So thanks for gracing the stage. What do you think, Julia?
Super futuristic. People are asking, what would the solution replace?
Yeah. So most common things that get replaced are SDRs and or customer service reps you currently may be outsourcing overseas. The problems with outsourcing both of those tasks is, the consistency of the individual to be able to perform the script, the speed to lead or speed to resolving the customer's issue. So those are top two things. It potentially replaces or offsets. I am not in the business of just cutting out human jobs. Like that's not why I started this business, but it does relieve the dependency of human capital at scale. And so, top two use cases again are speed to lead. So this integrates to all your lead sources. So any lead that comes into the business, the AI, just like I showed you a sequence, you can call them, text them, or email them the very second it opts into the business. So you're immediately working leads. That's the biggest value proposition from the lead gen side. And then customer service side, being able to deliver true 24/7 customer success where they can just call in, get their answers, get their questions asked, feel like they're talking to a real human, and feel like they're being serviced at the highest level.
Next question, how does this compare to other solutions on the market? And are there, Devin, others?
I'm only aware of other voice solutions or text or email, but being all inclusive with one platform and then two-way integrating into HubSpot and Salesforce is a very strong value proposition, especially for the customer that we serve. So I don't think there's really competition right now. Now there will be. I'm not an idiot. I know people are building this, but right now I believe we're the strongest in market from a feature set.
I can't help but ask, because a lot of people asking here, do people realize they are talking to an AI?
Yeah, we strongly encourage our clients to disclose that on the AI agent, but it is very hard to just distinguish. We built our own calling and routing system where we removed the latency issue. I don't know if anyone's ever used any AI calling, but there's normally these long delays or pauses in between calls. And so we removed the issue of latency. So it's just like me and you having a conversation with these agents. It's honestly quite impressive. But we do encourage our clients to have it just disclosed that it's an AI assistant working for the business.
What's next on the roadmap, Devin?
We are working on not just booking and qualifying with AI avatars, but to actually have avatars show up on a Zoom call and be able to run an end-to-end call. So we begin our testing on the product for that functionality and plan to release in Q1.
Super cool. Justin, Michael, back to you.
Yeah, so we're going to circulate that link, Devin, and we really appreciate you sponsoring the summit. And this is just really exciting to see, so many different vectors coming together. Yeah, everybody follow Devin Johnson. How can people support you? Just go to salesai.com and sign up at the link.
Yeah, salesai.com/AI Summits. Obviously, the go-to if you want to talk product. And then my Instagram is the one I'm most active on. It's just Devin, Devin, Allen, Allen, Johnson. All one word, no undercases, no, nothing crazy. So give me a follow on Instagram, shoot me a DM, pretty active on there. So, happy to talk shop.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Devin. Yeah, I've been watching you the last 5 years, all the innovation. So cool to finally that we got to meet you today. And we'll
Likewise.